What's up, guys? Today we're going to be removing the carbs from my 85 XV700, and I'm going to make a couple episodes of what I'm going to be doing to my carbs. I'm going to have to remove, clean, rebuild them. I'm going to have to add a stage 1 Dynojet kit, clean them one last time and put them back on. So those are going to be the episodes, so bear with me and we'll get through with this. And here we go. So these are some tools that we're going to be using. Let's show them to you guys. We're going to be using an old rag just to catch some fuel from the carbs that's going to be coming out. We're going to be using a ratchet, Phillips screwdriver, 5mm hex, 12mm socket so we can get the gas tank out, some pliers just in case, and a smaller ratchet so we can get into the carbs with a 10mm. I'm gonna show you guys these are special, not special, but I grinded them down. This one, let's see, can it focus? Okay, there you go. This one I kind of grinded it really skinny so it can fit in the tiny spaces of the carbs. They're very tedious, and it's a kind of a pain to remove the carbs, but I got that one with the box tip. I also got another one that's another 10mm. I left that one the same, just kind of grinded the sides a little bit, but I ended up cutting that one off. So let's go ahead and get started and see how it goes. We're gonna be removing the cap out of there. Don't mind this, mine is broken. It's an older bike. Then we're gonna be grabbing our ratchet with our 5mm hex and to remove the seat. So here's one bolt right here. Oop. Oop. Take that off. Just like that. Make sure you keep this, don't lose it. Keep everything together. Just like that. This side's loose. Now we're going to head over to the other side. We're going to remove this as well. Just like that. Grab our 5mm hex and remove this screw right there. Just like that. Right there. Let me scoot back a little bit, pick up the camera. Our seat should be able to come off. Just like that. To the next step. Next step is going to be removing the air filter, which has 2 bolts, 2 hex bolts, and a Phillips that's holding down the hose in the back. So there's one right here, one right there, and if you can see it, that Phillips right there. So let's go ahead and remove that. Oop, what the heck? Wrong way. Yep. Sorry. Wrong way. Keep in mind this side has, I'll take it out right now, but I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. These 2 bolts here. Take these out just like that. Oh, still in there. There is this piece right here. I think I've mentioned this before in another video, but don't lose this piece. It goes top right by your air box, and it goes with the longer screw. Let me get a filter real quick. Apologize about that. And you go in there and loosen up the clamp. Once it's loosened, go ahead and pull out, and you should be able to see your carbs. Left side, there's a bug eye that goes here too, which is your MCV. I took mine off. I'm not planning to put it back on just because if I ever break down or something, it's easier to access, etc. But if I wanted to, I could put it back. There's two bolts. There's one here and one here, and that's what gets you there. So if you have a bug eye on the left side of your bike, go ahead. There's 1, 2, and then there's a 10mm bolt that goes under there that I believe it's the whole thing blocks this. I'm not sure. I forgot how it goes, but yeah, there's your two bolts there. Now I'm going to be removing the gas tank. It has a little connector here that we can just remove just like that. Pops right off. Just raise a little lip here, and then you're going to grab your 12mm and take this part off. Just like that. Don't lose your bolt. Don't lose the grommet. Put that to the side. And this is where your rag comes in to remove the hoses, which are right here, right there. Make sure you have your rag ready, because as you can see, mine has fuel in there. Here, let me fix the camera a little bit so you guys can see a little better. That's better. Okay, just go ahead and fold it up a couple times so when I pull it, it won't leak all over the place. Alright. Yeah, I was playing with my carbs, so I'm gonna have quite some fuel in here. Empty that out just like that. Put that down there. Remove your little fuel filter if you have one. Mine may be too much pressure to take off. Just because I put brand new fuel lines. There you go. Empty that out. Put it to the side. That's there, just like that. Put this away. We're also going to be taking out our vacuum line, so I can move the clamp just like that. Took that off, and should be good to go. Just good to remove. So let me raise the camera up a little bit. Don't mind the noise, sorry. Just like that. So I can get you a better view of how to take it off. So you lift up and you grab from the side. You gently grab the connector, the little harness here. Fish it through, and it comes right off. Put that to the side, and there you go. Next, we're going to be removing these rubber hoses. It's just two Phillips, two clamps, one up here, one down here. So just loosen them up. just like that. Just pull, just like that. I like to clean everything, so I grab a rag and just, here I got one right here, just clean it up a little bit everywhere. Grab this, also clean the insides and all that good stuff. There's one on the left side and there's one on the right. Let's go to the right side. We have also 2 clamps with 2 Phillips, one up here and one down here. Let's get this out the way. Just loosen them up. Just like that. Pull down. You see this? They tend to come off. I like to tighten mine back up just so they won't get lost. They stay in place just like that. Same thing over here. Just grab your rag, wipe it down, the whole thing, and clean the inside. Make it look pretty all over again, you know. So we're getting close, guys. We're also going to be removing our acceleration cable, throttle right here. Let's go ahead and remove that, and the easiest way for me, at least, is to do this. Just turn it and then wiggle out or pull out just like that. Let that go. Pull this out the way just like that, and it's loose. Just move this out the way just like that. Sorry about that, guys. I like to keep mine behind the horn just like that, just dangle. Now we're gonna be removing the clutch on the other side. Guys, I was saying clutch cable. It's not a clutch cable. I confused them. It's your choke cable. So here's your choke right here. Easiest way to take that off is just like this. Let me scoot the camera a little back. There's a screw right here. Loosen that up a little bit. The wire comes off. Tighten it so you won't lose it. Just like that. And then move the cable over. Pull out just like that. Let this guy hang. Just hangs right there. It's right here. So you're good to go. Next step, we are going to loosen the clamps on the manifolds. So there's one here, and obviously there's one on the other side. So let's go ahead and loosen that up. Just like that. See, it's loose. And let's go to the other side. Right side now, and here's the clamp. Let's go ahead and loosen that up. Just like that. It's loose now. Now they should wiggle, not freely, but a little bit, just like that. Look. Let's go ahead and get to the more tedious part. This is where our special tool that we grinded comes to play. That, and also this guy that we chopped up. This is the fun part where we remove the outer bolts of the manifold. So let's get to that. If I can squeeze in there. I feel like I'm gonna strip them. There you go, they're coming loose. Okay, just like that. I'm trying to make this video as uncut as I can so you guys could actually see how it's not that easy to remove, and you can see everything, you know. It's gonna take a while, but it's okay as long as you get them out. That's what you need to do. That's our goal. Sorry if my hands are in the way, but it's literally the only way you can literally take them out. It's almost out, guys. They're pretty easy to, you know what, I didn't want to do this, but it's probably the easiest way for me. Take this all the way out. Just don't lose a screw. Bend these a little bit. See if I can. Bend that just like that, not too much. But that's what helped me the first time. She's out. Make sure you guys get that out. And let's go to the next one. Thing on this side. Get it out the way. It's a lot easier. Make sure not to lose these. Stretch it out just like that a little bit. Not loose enough yet. Oops, sorry. Oop, wow. Let me lower that right there. Sorry about that, guys. All right. If I can get this to spin, that'll be nice. It's still a little tight. Doesn't help that I have fat fingers, but I'm determined. There you go, got loose. Never mind. Yeah, this one's tight. I'm not gonna be able to do it with my finger, so this sucks. Just keep going. Let me use this stuff. Damn. It's really tight in there, so Just bear with me, guys. We'll get it out. Sorry about that movement. Get this out the way. It's almost out. And there it is. Oh, wow. Somewhere there, I'll look for it right now, but it's right there. Here it is, guys. Make sure you always find your bolts. But that's how you remove it. Make sure you always put these back, even not tight. Just make sure it's back in there so you won't lose it, you know. You don't want to end up losing parts of your bike. So there you go. I did it on the other side already, but I just thought I'd show you guys. Put it back, and we're getting one step closer to removing this guy. Alright guys, so this was probably the hardest part, and I wasn't gonna sit here for however long it took me to show you guys how to put the extension with the 10mm socket to get the inner bolts. But what I did was pretty much just raise this up right here, which is our throttle. Raise it up all the way, fish the extension, literally fish it through the middle in between the carbs. And what you do is you fish it through and then you put it on the bolt by moving your carbs just like that. You get to wiggle them a little bit. So once that's done, you can grab your ratchet, put it on there, and loosen it up. Let's see, show you where it's at. It's right in between, right there. It's gonna be a little hard just because it's pretty tight, and I may have a strip bolt. That's not good. Yeah, looks like I have a strip bolt. Here it comes. I gotta replace those. So yeah, you're not gonna take it off all the way. You're gonna loosen it. Once that's loosened, I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to remove it. So it's removed. Open that up. Your 10mm might pop off, but you literally fish it right through. Once you have one off, literally almost there, it should be a lot easier to move and whatnot. There you go, look at that. So same thing, open the throttle, you stick it right between them. Should be a lot easier this time, and I'll show it on this side if it doesn't take too long. Sorry, my hands get in the way. Or you could even do this. catch it on that side. Oh, I went too far. Let me see. So yeah, I might just cut the video, but that's how you do it. I'm gonna cut the video and you keep on trying until you get it. So sadly, I had one of my tools stuck in between, and I wasn't able to show you guys, but I got the carb out of the car boot, and literally the whole thing came loose. So it sucks that I couldn't show you guys, but if you were to pop this guy's off, I popped it off from the other side somehow, and if I pop this guy out like this, let's see if I can pop it out. Just pry it, just like that. It comes right off, just like that. So now I just gotta get it to come off. Actually, comes right off. Mine's old, I gotta replace these, but there you go. Like I said, I'm sorry I couldn't get it to actually show you guys how to take it off, but it's free, good to move there. Be able to move it right now since the other boot is still on. Let me show you guys. The other boot's still on, so if I can remove it like this, or yeah, there it goes. Nope, it won't come off. I'm just gonna go ahead and remove that bolt right here. The inner bolt. Oh, there you go. And I can't remove it yet. Oops. Alright, well, we have it like this, we have this like that, so let's, the video came out not how I planned it, but let me show you the other side. Looks on this side, I can't remove it yet because the boot's still there, and this won't allow me either. If you have the right tools, it's a lot easier to do, but you can, don't use two extensions because it is a lot harder. As what happened to me, I lost the other half in between, and it's kind of hard to remove, so I'll be taking that off and removing it later. You can see the carbs are out. Make sure you guys don't lose these pieces right here. This is what holds the manifold in, but as you can see, there's a big piece missing, so that's out the way. And I'm going to show you what I meant about losing my tool. Let me move this out the way, but my tool is literally right there. You can see it right there. So if you have a longer extension, that's a lot better instead of using 2 extensions. Sorry guys, I couldn't show you guys how to completely remove it, but you guys get me, and hopefully you guys understand. If there's any questions, feel free to ask in the comments or on Facebook. There's no problem with that. But that's how to remove the carbs. I also like to grab a towel and cover every hole, since we're gonna leave it sitting overnight for a while. Cover each cylinder hole, those holes. Let's go on the other side of the bike. Oops, sorry. There you go. Oh, I gotta cover that one, but literally just grab a towel, place it in there. Just like that. Boom. So that's the first step on how to remove the carbs. Here, my hand. Other than that, we'll continue on when the rest of my parts come in, and we'll continue the process of cleaning each carb and what to do and what not to do. So stay tuned, and thanks for the support, guys.